Hey guys, my name is Elisa and I'm almost 28 years old. I'm still 27, but in a week I will be 28. And today I decided to make a video of the things that I understood through all these years. Maybe it will be some ideas that I had from psychotherapy or just life. I want it to be a piece of wisdom. But I understand that I also can understand things in different way than others. So all of these conclusions and ideas, they work for me, but they can not work for you. I mean, it can just be different from what you got used to do or think, or I don't know. But I just want to share these insights just for me to see how many things changed and how I want to see the way I grown up, and I got all these ideas and all these conclusions, because of course all of them are made with my own experience and some traumatic experience also. These 10 years of me being grown up, it gave me so much experience, and I don't know, I just went through a lot of things and all of them affected me, like starting from just my first education, first relationships, first job, second job, all of the things I was doing for myself, like then I was studying directing, and I don't know, then I moved to another country, and this is also like a big thing that changed you and also I have kind of traumatic and not healthy relationships with my relatives, and I guess it also, I mean, I didn't understand a lot of things when I was 18. Now I feel that I'm really different from what I was and today I just want to, I don't know, to make some conclusions, to see what happened, and maybe these ideas can help you, but I cannot be sure, because of course it works for me and my life is different than yours, I hope. So if you're interested, stay, subscribe and listen to what I will say. Don't take it as an advice if you are younger than me, because you know, sometimes things are different, like from life to life, from experience to experience, different people see things differently, so it's okay if you have another experience, but I will speak about mine. So let's go. First thing that I wrote is, if you are downtrodden, then you are downtrodden. I don't know the word downtrodden, but I know this word in Russian, and Google Translate translated it like downtrodden. In Russian it's more like the word beaten, and the word beaten also means that you are downtrodden. So it means that you are kind of a person who is afraid of everything, of the people, who is afraid to say something he wants to say, or I don't know. It always was about me, and I think it's about many people who have social anxiety, and just a feeling that you are guilty for something and you don't know like why are you guilty, what did you do, but you always feel this sense of guilt, and in Russian we say that this person like beaten, he's beaten, yeah, but it also means that this person was really beaten. I mean, I understood that my feeling of insecurity and the way I was behaving and talking to people, and the way I was seeing myself, I was so insecure, I was so like not confident, in the things I was saying and I was doing, and I was always thinking like, do I do it correct or not correct, or someone will come and punish me. For me, this saying like that you are beaten, that means that you are beaten, that means that there was someone who was doing bad things to you. That's why you are afraid of being yourself and of behaving in the way that you want to. I was thinking that this insecurity is something what is bad in me. I mean, I'm not confident. Well, this is a bad characteristic of me as a person. But no, it's not a bad characteristic of me as a person. It's just there was someone who was doing bad, not acceptable things to me, and that made me so insecure and so unconfident, and I need to stop it, and I don't need to like fix something in me, in myself. I need to fix something around me. Like I need to take this person and like he should go away. I don't know why I'm laughing, because it's not a funny thing actually. I need just to not to be abused, to feel secure, to feel confident, and to behave in the way that I want to behave. I also had problems with food. I mean, I cannot say that I had an eating disorder because I didn't have like a diagnosis from the doctor or anyone. Like I just always had these problems. I ate too much and then I didn't eat at all, and then I ate too much again, and I tried to fix it and not to eat anymore, and this is like a circle, and I was doing it since I was 13, and I was still doing it when I was 18, but now I'm trying to not to concentrate on food so much, because I understood that I was trying to control something in my life, because I couldn't control anything. So I tried to control my food and the way I eat, because I was thinking that if I control what I eat and, I don't know, control how I look, it will fix something in my life. But it doesn't work like that. Like if I don't have a control over my life and over what people do to me, I don't have this control. And of course I used food to stabilize my emotions, but mostly it was about a control actually, yeah. Because yeah, I cannot control anything. I feel some emotions, I cannot like express them, and I just need to stabilize myself somehow, not to do bad things to people and to myself. I just need to do something, and then I use food. And also I used food as a punishment, because I felt so much aggression to another person, but I couldn't do it like to express my aggression to this person, so I expressed it to myself, and that's why I was feeding myself too much. It wasn't about like, I remember that I didn't feel good. So yeah, of course, this food gave me some sense of, I don't know, I felt stable. I didn't cry, I didn't shout, but I didn't feel good actually. And it didn't work like stabilization. It mostly worked as a punishment to myself, just because now I see how many habits and how many things that I do, they're like punishment to myself, and I need to stop it because I'm trying to continue what another person did to me. So maybe it is connected to my complex post-traumatic disorder, but I didn't have this diagnosis, and there is no psychiatrist in Russia that can give this diagnosis to you, because there is no like this diagnosis in our like the list of the diseases or illnesses connected to mental health. So I cannot say that I have it, but maybe I have it. I don't know. I just know that I have some consequences of the trauma that affect me, and it changed somehow the way I behave and my personality. So yeah, I can say that maybe I have this illness. It's not an illness, it's like a disorder. Yeah, disorder. So I guess many of the conclusions that I make in this video, they came from trauma, but there are so many people who have traumas, so maybe it will work for these people if it doesn't work for you. Maybe these things are normal things. I don't know, I don't care. I just will tell you what I came to and what was important for me, and if it only works with people with trauma, then okay. I understood that my emotional comfort is more important than the emotional comfort of other people. I was always thinking that I'm kind of empath, like a person who has a lot of empathy to others and who thinks about others, but I understood that no, it's not like that. I tried to control other people because they were dangerous for me. And that's why I tried to correct my behavior for these people not to be dangerous, so dangerous, to just predict some stride, yeah, or how to fight, yeah, to predict a fight, or yeah, that's what I experienced in my childhood. That's why I was like that. I was thinking about their emotional control of these people. I didn't want them to suffer, to be in a good mood or to be in a bad mood, because I understood that they can be dangerous. So I was thinking about them, not about me, and not about how do I feel? What do I feel? Am I sad because of this? Maybe I'm angry. Maybe it is scary what they do. I didn't think about this at all. And now, of course, for me it works like that. I need to think first. I need to think about me and about what I need and what I feel. And only after that, I look at other people and see what they need. And then I decide what will I do with that. But now, yeah, I understand that I need to focus on myself first, and it's more important that I feel better than they feel better. I think every person should do this. I mean, it's kind of healthy, I guess. It doesn't mean that we always need to do the stuff that we need, and we shouldn't pay attention to others, but we have us, and it's okay then if we think about ourselves first. The fourth thing that I understood is that I'm normal and I'm not abnormal. I don't know how to this is also about trauma, I guess, yeah. I mean, I was always thinking that something isn't okay with me, there is something in me that makes me different from other people, and not a good way. And sometimes it was like a compensation that I thought, I'm better than other people. And then I thought, no, I'm worse than other people. Of course, it's because of the narcissistic abuse. And I was taught to think like that, to look at myself, comparing myself with others, and to think, am I worse? Am I better? No, I'm not worse and I'm not better. I'm just a normal person as any other person. And these feelings, this understanding, gives me a feeling of being a part of the society, and I understand that there are a lot of people who can understand me and who are like me, and I'm not alone, actually. I'm just like other people. I have my like falls and I have my successes, but still I'm just like other people, and we are the same, and that means that they can understand me and there is someone who can support me. I don't know, there's just a feeling of being a part of something. It's important for me. And the fifth thought is that yeah, I need to be a part of something, and I need society, I need people to communicate with. I need friends. I need, like, I shouldn't be alone. I don't know why, but when I was 18, I was thinking, I understood that I have my friends, but maybe one or two close friends, but I didn't understand how important it is to be part of the community. And I was taught to be different than others. Like, there is always someone who want to harm you somehow, and that's why you shouldn't trust other people, and you should be like, you should feel like you're a different person. I guess I also was thinking like this because I was experiencing bullying not in high school, but just in school. Yeah, I was bullied and it was awful. It was like, I don't know. I guess I don't want anyone to go through this experience of being bullied, because it can affect the whole of your personality. I mean, when you are bullied, when you are a child or a teenager, they are trying to take your sense of the self-respect from you. Bullying is something that no one should experience. It's just not okay, and people should do something with that, with their children, with like the systems. It shouldn't be like that. Bullying is an awful thing. It can cause a lot of deaths between teenagers and children, because it's hard to experience when you are like not a part of the society. You are different. There's something bad about you. That's why society doesn't want to accept you. So I experienced that, and I guess that's why I had this feeling like I don't need anyone. I mean, I had a lot of anger to the people who was bullying me, but I couldn't express it, and I was just, this anger lead to this sense of the I don't know, just this loneliness, and understanding that I don't need other people. I'm okay like this. I just don't need many friends. I don't need to be accepted, but I need it. I understood when I was 25, I guess. I understood that I really need to be a part of this society, or to be a part of some community, because I had this community in my directing school, and I was so shocked that people do not hate me just without a reason. And I understood that, like, how much I needed. I really, it's kind of basic humans willings. Yeah, I don't know, but this is one of the most important conclusions that I made. And I was in the psychotherapy while understanding that, so it helped me to find friends and people. Like, it was really important. What I also understood is that relationships will not make you feel better if you're not happy. I mean, if you are unhappy by yourself, relationships will not give you happiness. It can work, I mean, for 1 year, maybe 1.5 years, but at the end you will be yourself. I had this idealistic and romantic understanding of their relationships. I thought that when I will find a right guy, I will be happy and it will not go away. But no. Yes, I was happy. It was the first year I was so happy. No, first I felt so bad and so insecure, like 500% of my normal feeling of insecurity. When I understood that this person is like safe for me, I was really happy. And I didn't have my problems with food and with, I don't know, any problems. I was feeling so good and I was living so healthy life. It was just super cool. But then it went away because I couldn't, I was the same person. I understood that I was trying to pretend that I'm a different person, that like from this year everything will be different, like my life will be different, but I'm the same person. I have the same problems and I need to solve it somehow, and it takes a lot of efforts, and I don't know, it's just difficult to solve some psychological problems, or like, I don't know, some problems, some circumstances in your life. It takes a lot of time also, and just relationships cannot fix your life. If you feel unhappy, you will feel unhappy again in relationship with a good person, with not an abuser. No, you should work on yourself and fix this problem. And relationships are not about like like endless happiness. No, it's not about that. Yeah. The second thing is that you don't need to be the best to be loved and to be accepted. Maybe it will work for some perfectionists as me, but I had this thought that I need to be the most beautiful, the most clever, like the cleverest, and like the best person. I need to try to be the best, better than me, than yesterday me, and just always to make everything as good as possible, and to be as beautiful as possible, as clever as possible, as educated as possible. Like, I thought that it will bring love in my life. Like, people will love me more if I will be more interesting person, more beautiful woman, and all of this stuff. But it doesn't work like that. We don't love people because they're perfect. No. Usually people, if they don't consider others as their, I don't know, like, I don't know, there are men who want like beautiful wives to show their status, yeah? But I guess it's not about love. It's about like the status, and the status that this beautiful girl gives to this man. And if you are like the cleverest, it's also about the status. What people think of you, how they see you. Do they think that you are good enough to be their friend, or I don't know, just are you good enough or not? But it's not about love, because actually we love people who have imperfections, and we love these imperfections because all of us, we have these imperfections, and it's beautiful. It's so beautiful that people are real and not perfect. Yeah, I don't want to be perfect anymore. I want to be me, and I want to be authentic, and I want to be better, as I consider it better, but I don't want to be like the best, the cleverest, the most beautiful. I will never be first, and this tries to become another person, some perfect person. It's not good for my mental health, just not good. So that's cool that I understood that. I understood that it is really important not to be closed in like your own world. It is important to experience new things. I mean, healthy things, you know, to meet new people from different cultures, to visit new countries, to like find out more interesting things, learn languages. I don't know, it works for me. I just always need new information. That is how we continue to live, actually. I mean, everyone knows that when you're a child, you are trying to find out more and more about this world, but why, like, should we stop it? I mean, the world is so big, it has so much to explore, and we just stop exploring it. I don't know if it works like that with you, but I caught myself in a condition when I was closed in my small world, and like I wasn't looking at the things which are happening around me, and this is just boring, and I don't want to spend my life like this anymore. I want to experience as much as possible, because I guess it is something that I need. I just guess that it is one of the most important needs that I have in my life. So I need to explore and explore, and this is cool. I mean, maybe it's kind of obvious, but the next thought is that time heals. But it doesn't heal you. If it doesn't heal you, that means that something continues. Some abuse, some bad things, they are continuing. Maybe someone is still abusing you, or you are abusing yourself as someone who was abusing you in the past. So that's why time doesn't heal. It's just a thought. I mean, it can be controversial. It can sound controversial, but for me it works. I mean, time heals if you don't disturb it. If the violence is over, the violence inside of you and the violence from other people, then it heals. It's also about the trauma. Hey guys, yesterday my camera died and couldn't record a video with a focus, so today I want to continue saying about what I said yesterday. That's okay, but 30 minutes of me speaking is lost, so it's not really good, but I will tell you this again. Yeah, my hair are wet because I was washing my hair, obviously, and I don't have many time, but we will manage it. Well, the next thing I want to talk about is adaptives, which of course I used as a woman, and also I was born in Russia, and in Russia there are really high standards for women's beauty, and it affected me a lot. And also I noticed when I was talking to foreigners and people who were living in Russia for some time, that they felt, like, especially women of course, they felt this pressure to the women to look good, to look perfect, to look like you have a lot of money even if you don't have it. This is a little bit strange now for me. Of course, sometimes I use adaptives, for example my nails, but I did these nails by myself, and sometimes I don't do it, and if I don't have time and I don't do my nails, I mean, I don't care. But before, it was like a big issue to make your nails done every month, and of course it costs money and it becomes more and more expensive, and I don't know, all of this stuff. I don't know why is it so important. I just understood one day that I mean, I didn't have enough money. I was in a bad financial situation during 1 year, and I didn't do any adaptives and I didn't buy a lot of things, so I understood that I can live without it, and it's not like I don't really care what do other people think. If anyone would judge me because of my nails, I wouldn't like to be a friend of this person. So now I just don't understand why should I care about all the stuff that women should do. But sure, I was like growing up in this atmosphere of adaptives and of like a cult of the beauty of the women, and I had a lot of complexes because of that, I'm sure. But yeah, now sometimes I use adaptives, but I do not like feel that it is something that I should do. No way I don't make my nails done. No way I shave my legs or other places. No way like I don't do something with my hair. Like my hair, I didn't do anything with my hair for 1 year, more than a year, and like I didn't do my nails every day. Like it is in bad condition. You shouldn't go like this, it's bad. Like, why the fuck? I don't care. That's so cool. And this is something that really like makes you free, and you understand that it's not like something you should always do. And I guess that's cool. Yeah, the next thing is that most of the people, they don't care about you. And if they care about you or what you say or like which person you are, usually it means that they see something in you what they have in themselves. What does it mean? For example, if a person do not do good or bad things to me, I mean, he didn't behave bad, or I don't know, he just inspires me by his existence, or he just makes me angry by his existence. So in all of these cases, usually it's something about us. It's something that we project to this person. We just see this person and something really could trigger us. And usually this is something that we have inside of us too. For example, this person does the same work we want to work in the future, but we cannot afford it to ourselves. Or this person, like, I don't know, does something in his life what we would really love to do, but we can't. So we think that this person is cool, he inspires us or makes us angry. Usually it's always about like this opinion about person. It's always about us and not about him. And this understanding really makes me feel free also, because I understand that no matter what I do, people would judge me from their perspective, and they would project something that they have inside of them, and I shouldn't like try to say no, it's not about me, I'm not like that. It's their thoughts and it's their like perspectives, and I mean all of these opinions are not reality, and it's not connected to reality, and I don't have to like listen to that. What I understood is that being someone's psychologist, giving advices if that were not like asked, and to think that like to pity other people, all of this stuff is about arrogance, and it's not about empathy or being a good friend or being a good person to another person. It's like an attempt to elevate ourselves. And I was doing this shit always, and I didn't understand that I really think that I'm better than another person, and I know how he should, like the way he should live, or the decision he should make, or all of this stuff. When I understood that really, why do I think about this person like he doesn't know what he can do with his life? It's his life. And yeah, I stopped being a psychologist for people. I try really hard, and I do not give advices even to my friends, and I understand like they're going through difficult things, but I understand that, I mean, if they want my advice, they can ask, and I shouldn't give it like just because I think that I'm better than they are. No, they are clever enough and good enough, and they are the best people who can make decisions in their lives, because it's their life, obviously. It's really important to express all the emotions that are appearing, especially for people who have like emotional flashbacks. and I sometimes I have emotional flashbacks, and it's difficult to go through. Really, you don't understand why to have so many emotions, and you just cannot do anything with them. You just have it on you, and you are shaking, crying. You want to shout or beat something. Actually, you want to beat someone, but you just too a good person, and hopefully no one is around you. Like, this is emotions that were collecting in me for years, and of course sometimes they just appear in my body, and I have an algorithm how to calm myself. But first, of course, I need to leave these emotions. I need to give them the opportunity to go away from my body. To live like that is really helpful. I don't do bad things to people. I don't say bad things to people because I have time with myself just to live all these emotions. And I can say that this life is much healthier and happier also, because no emotions are stuck in you, and you just live honestly. What I usually do, and I have these emotions, I leave it, like express it with myself, and then I understand how to make a good message to a person who made me feeling like that. For example, I had a kind of strange communication with my colleague, and now I'm crying, and I understand that this is a trauma thing, and yeah, that's why I'm crying, not because of her, but this time I need to like leave this emotions. Then I understand, okay, what triggered me? Maybe this is something which has a reason, but not such a big reason as emotions that you have. Then you ask yourself, what happened? What did he say or she? And then you like write a message or call a person and like you can give him a feedback, or just say that you didn't like something or something wasn't good in your communication, and you can do it without emotions. And it's really important, because if you do it with emotions, people feel it, and people feel that you like don't like them, and conflict just grows. And if you already went through these emotions and you only have this like a couple of aggression, but your mind is clear, you can do a good communication and you can solve this problem. You're not trying to blame this person, you're just saying what you didn't like, what can be fixed and how can it be fixed, and the situations are really solving, and this is good for everyone. You just said what you didn't like, and the person understood that, but you like gave these emotions, but still you have a good relationships with this person. And without expressing your emotion, you would like have this bad feeling every time you see this colleague and think about, wow, he's so bad, he's just a bad person, and all of this stuff is inside of you. It's bad. You should like express it, but in a good way. The next thing is about honesty to ourselves. I said honesty with yourself is the hardest thing, but it's like a superpower. Yes, that's exactly what I want to say. I mean, it's not easy sometimes to be honest with other people, with the people who are close to us. But the hardest, even harder, to be honest to ourselves. And sometimes I even notice that in other people, how they lie to themselves, and sometimes I notice it in myself, like I'm trying to lie myself and pretend like something is not happening and it's happening, or something is happening and it is not happening. For example, we can convince ourselves that, oh, this guy loves me, he just don't understand how to express his feelings, oh, this work is good for me, but actually it's not at all, and you cry every night and you think what an awful work, but you say no, 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 I don't want to hear it. Like, this is lying to yourself, and this is making a conflict inside ourselves and trying to pretend that there is no conflict, everything is okay. And it doesn't work like that. If something isn't okay, it's not okay. And you cannot fix it just pretending that this is not existing. So I think it's really difficult sometimes to tell yourself the truth. Like, this marriage didn't work. I hate this work, I want to go away. I don't know what to do in the future. I don't know, many things that you should say to yourself to feel free. Because if you don't see this reality and you don't say this reality, you are living in a dream, in illusions. And sometimes it's really difficult to be honest. But why did I say that it is a superpower? It gives you opportunity to go to your goals, to achieve your goals faster, and you to understand why do you do all this stuff. You can live in a harmony with yourself, and if you understand what you need, you can get it, and then be more satisfied with your life. It's important, and it gives a lot of you just escape bad feelings. The next thing is about codependency. Codependency is not a love. Some people say that these people, they just have this love which is ill. They have this strange love, unhealthy love, something strange between them, but they call it love. No, it's not love at all. And I understand that sometimes it feels more extensive than even a real love, but when I understood that codependency is not a love, my life became really easier. And if I have some kind of codependent vibes or something to another person, and I see that I feel addicted to him, I understand that this is not love, and it helps me to finish it. Why codependency is not love? Because when we are in a codependent relationships, we are we don't see each other. Actually, everyone sees his trauma. Everyone tries to play this game again and again and again. We're trying to find the love of our moms or dads or someone, and we're trying to deserve this love, or we don't want to give this love. All of these games, it's not about love, because we don't see each other as persons. If you ask a person who is in relationships with them codependency, he doesn't know what is his partner like, what does he love. When you feel that another person projects something on you, you understand that he's trying to communicate with you it's not you, and he's convinced that you have some thoughts, or you would like to make some actions, or that you have some characteristics, and you don't have it. You just understand that you don't have it, but this person is convinced that you have it, because they don't see, he doesn't see you in you. He just does see his mom or anyone else, and he has some conclusions about you, but not about you. So if we don't know each other, how can we love each other? It's just impossible. So no, codependency is not love, definitely. And actually, this is so sad feeling. People can live with each other for years, not knowing each other, just playing these games. And the next thought is that I should forgive myself, and I should forgive me my shortcomings, and some characteristics that I consider as bad. I guess this is the main thing that I understood, is that it's my work, it's my job, yeah, to be good to myself, like to have an empathy to myself, not to other people. Like, I shouldn't have it to other people. I mean, I can have it, but I cannot have it, like, depends. But to myself, I should be the best friend. And when I understood that, I mean, I tried to practice that, because of course I have abusive childhood, and I didn't have this habit to be good to myself, to support myself in any situations, to say, like, if something bad is happening, I wasn't the person who was standing on my side. I was like, oh, it's your fault, they are right. Like, you know, when someone is like trying to attack me, I was like, okay, you're not right, maybe you are guilty or something. I will go to another side to like blame you, but this is me. Like, I did it with myself, and it's awful. And it's not easy to study, like to learn to be kind to yourself, and support yourself in any situation, and to see yourself as your best friend, your main friend, like the main person who you should love. And these actions, this is actually the love. Like, when people say love yourself, you should love yourself, what do they mean? Actually, they mean this kindness. Just start with a kindness. You shouldn't like love and see yourself as a super good superwoman. Just try to be good, or at first not to be too aggressive. When I feel aggression to myself, and this is my habit, to feel aggression to myself, I say, okay, we just calm down, we shouldn't say all these things to this little girl. Like, we should like be good to her, be kind to her. And if you will be kind, maybe your love to yourself will appear in you, like naturally. The next thing I wrote is like, you need to think less, but I cannot, as you can hear from this video. Like, yeah. The next thing I wrote, I need to work less and earn more. I didn't think that I should comment it somehow. I mean, yeah, I should work less and earn more, and I shouldn't sacrifice anything for my work. Like, you know, corporations do not need your sacrifices. Don't try to deserve love on work, on a job. Job is just a job. It's just for money. You should get more money and not to work so much. This is happiness, to be honest. Yeah, no other senses. And if you produce something by yourself and you like your job, that's cool. But if you have another situation, which is also absolutely normal, because we live in this world in which we cannot all do what we love. I mean, I just had a bad experience when I was working a lot, then I had a depression, and I hated my job, but I was trying to be good. And my manager was really toxic, and after that I had a depression, I had my pills, and then they fired me. Like, they just took everything from me and fired me. And this can happen in any company. You should take care of your mental health by yourself, and you shouldn't like sacrifice it to some company who just earn money. And the next thing that I should always take care of myself, like I should always take care of my mental health. It's like another point, because I understood that my mental health affects all of the spheres of my life, and if something is not okay with that, it can ruin like all the spheres of my life, relationships, job, everything. So I mean, okay, it can happen, yeah, but I don't want it to happen. I think many people want some stability, and yeah, that's why mental health, we should take care of it. There are always people who do not like us. They just don't see us a beautiful, clever, kind, good person. Like, there are always these people. I mean, it's okay, but we shouldn't look at ourselves with their perspectives. Like, now, we should at ourselves with the perspectives of the people who like us. This is the only perspective we should choose. And if we choose a perspective of the people who do not like us, for example, our mom, maybe you have a good relationship with your mom, I'm really happy for you, but like, I didn't have it. To think like that helps me to see like where the logic of me judging myself is breaking. Like, what is this moment when I start to look at myself with a bad perspective, with the perspective of the people who don't like me? Does this perspective exist? Of course it exists. But should I use it? No, never. There are people who just don't like all the community. Like, I'm part of some community and they don't like me because of that. I don't know, maybe you are from certain country and they don't like you because of that, or it's about race, or it's about your gender or something. I don't care. I just don't look at myself with their perspective, because if they hate me for some reason, I don't care which reason do they have. Sometimes the thought that someone doesn't love you makes you free. That means that sometimes we are people with traumas. We are searching for love. We want it so much. We really want someone just to love us. And sometimes we want our parents or partners to love us, but they cannot do this. Like, they don't have this love inside of them to give us. Some of us, we are ready to do anything, like anything to get this love. But what is really crazy, that this love just does not exist. Not in the hands of this person. There is no love. And if you understand this, it really helps you to go and to search for this love in other people, or just search it in yourself, which is more healthy actually. Just to ask yourself, what do I want to do? If I don't fight for this love and I don't do everything like just to be liked by these people, what would I do? And when you have this answer to these questions, it really helps you to understand who you are. You know, not who these persons, like who don't love you, want you to be, but who you actually are. And the next thought that I wanted to say is that only we decide when is the end, when the end is, yeah. Everything can be fixed. Maybe you think that everything in your life is distracted, and you just don't know what to do, and you don't see the sense in your existing and all this stuff. The world is big. The world is crazily big, and it has so many things to watch, to see, to try to understand. And that's why I think there is a sense to fight for your life. It's actually fighting for your life when you are going through the depression, and you should see it like that. Yes, I will do this attempt. I can do this attempt to save myself, because I believe that something good is gonna happen. Maybe not now, maybe not in this year, but maybe the next. When you are depressed, you just feel that you are in a cage, but this cage is not real. You understand? If you think that, oh my god, everything is so bad, everything is distracted, I'm sitting like nothing is left in my life, and you are sitting in this cage. But this cage is not real, and if you will break it, you will see the whole world is waiting for you. And all the judgment that you have to yourself and from other people and from yourself, it can be like you can go through this. It is not important in the global thinking of your life. The only things that are important is your happiness and your in your life. Just don't give this life so easily. That's the thing that I want to say. Psychiatrist help, yeah. So this is last thought, like psychiatrist help, yeah. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you understood something, or you, I don't know, liked some ideas or thoughts. Yeah, that was Alisa. Subscribe to my channel and watch other videos, and congratulate me, because I'm gonna be 28. But okay, no, bye.